Well, Buffalo's Broadway Fillmore neighborhood and the city of North Tonawanda are the latest recipients of money from the state for downtown revitalization efforts.
And each of them is going to be getting $10 million for improvements to their business districts. 20 News Side's Dave McKinley is taking a look at how they're planning to spend all that cash.
This is a program that actually began 5 years ago under the Cuomo administration, and since that time, more than $400 million of taxpayer money has been doled out to communities statewide through announcements like these, featuring the large fake checks to appreciative local leaders.
The key issue to me is equity across the state, and that's regional equity. We have to invest across the state. Yesterday, I was in Tannersville, where we announced $10 million as well. And so I think that's how we're really thinking about the investments.
In its application, North Tonawanda proposed to use the money to build upon a mixed-use district near its waterfront and supplement its already existing NT Momentum plan.
With these funds, we can now leverage and complete unfinished plans and activities for our city.
The city of Buffalo, in its application, indicated money may be used to repave streets and improve sidewalks and lighting in areas surrounding the Broadway market and the central terminal, hoping those capital improvements might spur additional revitalization in the area.
I look forward to both the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor, Kathy Hochul, coming back to break ground, cut ribbons, and let the business thrive.
She may be in for a wait. Historically, there's often been a significant gap of time between when these grants are announced and when anything tangible using the money is actually built. The city of Batavia was one of the early recipients of the awards in 2017, but it took 3 years for work to begin on just the first project for which the money was used, the rehab of a mostly vacant building in its downtown area, which will account for a little over 1/5 of its entire grant. The goal since this program began in 2016 was to award $100 million a year in $10 million increments, so you'd have about 10 of these announcements across the state every year. The lieutenant governor told us today, though, that they didn't do it last year due to the pandemic, and so they're catching up this year, which means you may see several more of these announcements in the not-so-distant future. In the Information Center, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.